Welcome. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Tawanda. Welcome. Happy International Youth Day to everyone here. My name is Priscilla Ama Ado. I am the Junior Programs Officer for the Ready program, the reason why we are here today, which is under Y Plus Global. So this webinar is brought to you by Y Plus Global and the Ready program. Thank you so much for taking time to join us today. Happy International Youth Day to everyone here. And we hope this webinar is going to be very great time to spend International Youth Day with us. It's nice to see the familiar names here and the new names here as well. Welcome once again. So we are going to dive right into it. The reason why we are here today ultimately is to come together as young people and celebrate being young people, celebrate the impact we are making in our own communities, and celebrate ultimately the Ready movement. So, Wanda, please, if you can help me with admitting people in as I share my screen. Yes, let me share my screen real quickly. Awesome. Okay. All right. I do hope you can hear me loud and clear. For the new ones here, once again, welcome. This is the Ready movement commemorating International Youth Day. Ready is a vibrant movement powered by youth-led and youth-serving organizations dedicated to empowering resilient and empowered adolescents and young people, especially when it comes to their health. The Ready program is one of the largest youth networks or youth movements. Yes, it's a youth movement that is in Africa or based or focuses in Africa. It has provided a platform for young people to take the lead when it comes to advocacy and meaningful youth engagement in HIV and SRHR. Overall, the Ready movement is powered by young people, basically. And if you are here and you do not follow us, I would really gladly recommend that you just go to Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, just type in Ready Movement. The first one you see is us, powered by our logo here. So the Ready Movement is led by Y Plus Global in collaboration with other networks and supported by Frontline Aids. Yeah, I wonder there are still some people in the waiting area. Please do let them in. So today, in our commemoration of International Youth Day, we are bringing you here not only to celebrate being young people and the work we do, but also to let you know what Ready is doing so far. Since the last time we met was last year, those who joined us had the opportunity to be one of the first set of people to access the Ready website, which we are here once again this year to introduce it to the new and the old, and access the amazing features that bring on board, that the Ready Movement website brings on board. If you would kindly permit me, before we really delve into it, we would like to hear from some of the young people who we've been working with or who we have worked with since the beginning of the year. Again, remember, Ready is based in Africa, and we work with youth-led and youth-serving organizations who actually power this movement. So we have been working with young people. We have been busy in the various African countries, and we have been engaged in several initiatives since the year began. And we continue to be engaged in empowering young people all throughout the month. So we would like to first understand or have a clear picture of what happened in June, which was the Ready Academy 3.0, from a Ready participant who was in the room to get that experience, to be able to tell us how that overall feeling was. So I would like to quickly in or invite Fraser to speak with us. I do hope Fraser is in the room here with us today. Fraser, are you there? Is Fraser here? Share with us. Okay. So, in the absence of Fraser, we would just like to quickly understand what the Ready Academy was. I would quickly like to share my other screen with you. So you can see actually what Ready Academy did in June. We have, if you also take time to look through our socials, you will be able to access what I am about to show you now. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah. So I am going to share a link in the chat with everyone to be able to also access it from your end, which is Ready Movement website, where we have the features that we will be introducing to you today. Quickly just check it out, see what we offer. If you are new here, see the amazing things we offer. But just to quickly give you a snapshot, a look into what we have been doing since the year began. One key thing that we have been I'm sorry, please, if you can mute, that would be awesome. If you would like to speak, you can raise your hand and then we will allow you to speak when it is time. I wonder if you can kindly mute them. Thank you so much. All right. So let me quickly share my screen, and so you can get a quick preview of what we were up to in Pretoria, South Africa. Awesome. So one of our key initiatives this year, our key celebratory initiative this year was the Ready Academy 3.0. This is the third edition. So you are looking at the third grad ones or the third cohort, yes, of young people who were brought together from Eastern and Southern Africa to equip them with the necessary skills and knowledge to be able to hold their government accountable when it comes to SRHR, HIV, and human rights overall. So if you go to the Ready website I just shared with you and you toggle over to news and updates, this is one of the latest articles you will find, which tells you about the incredible work we were able to do together with our partners, with young people, to expand on their skills. These are already young leaders, and their skills were expanded on to be able to go back to their countries and continue the fight or continue promoting youth voices on every sector and on every decision-making table. So you can read all about it right here on the Ready platform. You will be able to know the fantastic work or the fantastic support these young people have been able to receive and the fantastic work they are also going to do country-wide. So now on to our other engagements with young people. I would like to invite Comfort, the Ready focal point for Zambia, actually, yes, Comfort from Zambia, to tell us about the work she does as a Ready focal point. Ready focal points are key young people we work with to ensure that the Ready program moves on successfully in Zambia, Zimbabwe, Angola, Malawi, Eswatini, and Mozambique. These are the 6 active countries that Ready works in. Ready also has influence in many other countries, but we have here today Comfort from Zambia to tell us what she does, how she is able to work as a ready focal point, and how important her work is in the grand scheme of youth engagement in global health. Comfort, are you there? Comfort, can you hear me?
Okay, no, I'm here. Thank you so much for the platform. I was actually waiting to be unmuted. Yeah, so my name is Comfort. Good afternoon to everybody. My name is Comfort Mukove, and I'm the radio focal point person for Zambia. As she has explained, we're one of the youth leaders that have been working on the ground in our countries on the radio movement program. So yes, thank you so much again to speak about the achievements of the radio movement here in Zambia and also probably what other countries do whom we're working with. So one of the things that we do is empower and influence change for young people from diverse backgrounds. That is providing them with knowledge, advocacy skills, and also to provide them with confidence to take charge of their health and as well as their lives. And also through the movement, we are creating and created platforms for adolescents and young people to participate in advocacy as well as decision-making platforms. So this is to enable adolescents and young people living with HIV and those that are affected by it to be able to amplify their voices with stakeholders, policymakers, in order for us to overcome the challenges that we young people are facing in our communities. And also, we have also been able to mobilize communities to take action on issues that are affecting us, such as HIV, sexual reproductive health rights, and also promoting positive attitudes as well as changing behavior for young people in our communities. We have also been providing training as well as trainings as well as capacity building opportunities for adolescents and young people, and through equipping them with skills to document human rights violations as well as to raise awareness and also advocate for stigma and discrimination in the communities. Other things that we as ready young people are doing is creating safe spaces that will enable us young people to discuss sensitive issues. We have different topics. This is done either on WhatsApp or sometimes we do them to the facilities. Others come to the ZNYP office to have certain discussions or issues that they want to talk about in a small number or with just a few people around. So this is to develop ideas for campaigns as well as challenge negative attitudes and stigma surrounding the HIV and sexual reproductive health. So as a radio focal point person, my experience has been so great. Radio itself has positively impacted my personal growth. I started so much as a very, very, very young person on the radio movement. And I'm still a young person though, but yeah, I started in 2023. And from there, I was a young person that was not confident enough, that was not able, that was so shy and unable to speak in platforms. But then after the radio movement and the trainings, it has really positively impacted me. And some of them are that it has enhanced my leadership skills. I now have the ability to be able to mentor young people and also have the opportunities to facilitate in meetings, stakeholder meetings, or meetings with my fellow young people. It has also enabled me to connect with other young people as well as stakeholders in organizations, assisted me to support the community for knowledge and sharing of growth with my fellow young people as well. Yeah, so it has also enabled me or given me the ability to promote awareness on HIV and SRHR amongst my fellow young people. And personally has shaped my confidence. And now I have I have a very good self-esteem over myself through the mentorships I've had, as well as the trainings I have had on the radio program. Yeah, so I have also had the experience of having young people confide in me about their issues, my fellow young people, sorry, to confide in me about the issues they're facing. And yeah, and sitting them down, counseling some of them, and others coming to compliment me for how good I have been in their lives. So I think for me, it's a fantastic program that allows young people to be who they want to be and also to do what they want to do. So thank you for commemorating the online webinar for all of us to listen to what Ready does. Thank you so much. I get back to you, Priscilla.
Thank you so much, Comfort. That was really fantastic to hear. It's amazing to see young people grow once they join the Ready movement, that their skills are expanded. Every young person has a potential, but it takes the investment to be part of something larger, to be able to expand and grow. And I'm glad to hear Comfort say that about the Ready movement. Thank you once again. So I think we will move on to our next speaker, who is in the person of Nikiwe, who also was a young leader who participated in the Ready Academy 3.0 that took place in Pretoria, South Africa. I'm going to invite Nikiwe onto the floor so she can share with us her experience as now a young alumni of the academy and her plans for the future ultimately. Nikiwe, over to you.
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, please, loud and clear.
All right. Thank you so much, Priscilla. Thank you for the invitation so that I get to share my experience as a ready leader. I'm really honored today to talk about my journey and the importance of advocacy, especially amongst young people. So, as a ready leader, I've had the privilege of working with incredible individuals and organizations. And, I learned so much about the power of youth advocacy. And today I want to share some of those experiences with each and everyone who is participating in this webinar, and also highlight the importance of empowering young people to become active advocates for change. So through my work with Ready, I've had the privilege of working with, or rather, I've seen firsthand the impact that young people can have when they are empowered to take action, whether it's advocating for policy changes, raising awareness, and also about important issues, or simply being a voice for their peers, young people with the power to create real change. As advocates, we really have a unique opportunity to shape the narrative around the issues that matter most to us. We can use our voices to amplify the concerns of our communities, to challenge systematic injustice, and to push for policies that support the well-being of all individuals. So here are a few things we can actually do to empower young people to become effective advocates. And please do note that these are the few takeaways I actually took home with me after Ready Academy 3.0, which was held this year at Pretoria. So the first thing is to listen to and amplify youth voices. It is very essential to create spaces where young people feel heard and valued. By listening to their concerns and ideas, we can tap into their creativity, energy, and passion. And then secondly, provide opportunities for training and capacity building. Young people need the skills and not training and capacity building opportunities. We can help them develop the confidence and expertise they need to make a real impact. And then we can also foster a sense of community and belonging. When young people feel connected to others who share their passions and voices, they are more likely to stay engaged and motivated. By building strong networks and communities, we can actually support young people and help them feel less isolated in their countries. And then last but not least, celebrate successes and failures. Sorry. Hello.
Yes, Nikki, we can hear
You
you.
can hear me. Oh, okay, sorry. And then last but not least, celebrate successes and learn from failures. So advocacy work can be very challenging, right? And it's essential to knowledge, or rather to acknowledge and celebrate our successes. No matter how small they may seem, we should also learn from our failures, using them as opportunities for growth and improvement. And while I'm also thrilled today to share with you that I was awarded the seed grant on to actually implement the project Young Fathers. Well, this project aims to address critical issues around comprehensive sex education with a specific focus on supporting young fathers and promoting healthy relationships. So, with this grant, we'll be developing and implementing a program that provides young fathers with the resources and support they need to navigate their roles and responsibilities. This will include workshops on comprehensive sex education, parenting and relationship skills, and also mentorship and peer support opportunities. Our support, or rather, our goal is to empower young fathers to make informed decisions about their reproductive health, relationships, and futures. We believe that by supporting young fathers, we can help break cycles of poverty, improve health outcomes, and promote more positive relationships between parents and their children. So I'm really excited to share more about this project and explore ways we can work together to support young fathers and promote comprehensive education. And well, before I wrap up my presentation, I want to leave you with a message of hope and empowerment. As young people, we have the power to create change, and it's up to us to seize that power. Let's work together to build a brighter future, one where all individuals have the opportunity to thrive. And a big thank you to the organizers of this webinar for the opportunity to share my work. Thank you so much, Priscilla.
Thank you so much, Nikki. That was fantastic. Congratulations again on winning the seed grant. And we are looking forward to the amazing things you are going to do for your community and ultimately for your country. We would like to also have another speaker who was also present at the academy to share briefly on their experience as well, as a young person coming from a different diversity. I would like to invite Zianda from Eswatini. Zianda, are you here?
Hello, everyone. Can everyone hear me?
Fantastic. We can hear you.
As a young person, it's just I will be a little bit sorry. It's just a bit noisy here. Where am I? But I'm trying to get away from it. So, as a young person who has joined the radio movement 3.0 2023, I was able to create up an intersex movement in Eswatini last month, and it's really got properious. And I also got that impact since I was able to meet with someone who's also intersex there, who's Mr. Chola, which also kept me moving, which also got me who empowered me, who has been also helping me to move on with this movement, which is also properious. And so I'm really grateful to join this movement. And as I've joined the Radio Academy, I'm also able to help young people. And I've been also able to work with other people from the community LGBTQ community, and I'm able to be a motivational speaker for them and also a counselor, and it's really working great for me. So for me, it's not that much, but it's just that Ready Movement has done a lot to me. Movement Ready Academy has brought a lot to me, because now in Eswatini we are able to have an intersex organizations, which has been something we have been not heard for such a very long time. As I've said, mine is not something big, so I would like to quickly put it back to Priscilla. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dianda. That was beautiful. Thank you for sharing your experience. The beauty of Ready is that it is open to young people in their diversity. So hearing from Zianda is very much powerful. We do not discriminate. Ready is for young people in their diversity. So thank you so much. Moving on, we would like to hear from Denzel. If Denzel is here, one thing that Ready also focuses on is on ensuring that young voices are present in key spaces where decisions are being made. And Denzel was one of the young people who was able to participate in the UNAIDS Youth-led Organization Engagement Forum. So, Denzel, if you are here, we would like to briefly hear about your experience being part of such a space as a Ready leader or as part of the Ready movement, and how that has ultimately shaped your experience. Denzel, over to you.
Hello.
Hi,
How
we
are
can
you?
hear
Can
you
you
loud
hear
and
me?
clear. Yes.
All right. So my name is Denzel, a youth advocate on SRHR and HIV from Zimbabwe. So in June, from the 18th to the 21st of June, I got an opportunity to join the UNAIDS East and Southern Africa Regional Conference for Youth-led Organizations on HIV and SRH financing. So the experience was really amazing. Firstly, I would like to highlight the diverse and the rich number of people that were there. Like we had people from different experiences. The room was such a perfect blend and mix. There were new faces and there were those which had more time in the advocacy field. And it was really amazing just to get to connect and share ideas. And also notwithstanding how we had a lot of experts we had from UNFPA who were speaking on different topics to just enlighten us so that we could understand some of the topics that really stood out, where one was the ESA commitments from UNESCO, then another one was also on youth resource mobilization. It was really impactful. We really learned a lot. Then another thing about the conference that I really liked was the youth-led aspect. Like each and every aspect of the conference was youth-led. I myself also got an opportunity to facilitate, create content, and also share representation, which was really which was really amazing. So I had the support from Ready Movement along with Cyprian. So we were two youth advocates there, and from the conference, my perspective on SRH financing and HIV financing has completely changed. I usually wanted to just look at the perspective using my own lens, but this conference also opened my lens. It widened the approach that I will be using in advocating, and it also taught me some valuable skills, especially in partnerships and also in partnerships and resource mobilization. And also another highlight was how the United Movement was already a platform. And one key thing that I would like to just leave you from the conference was the last call to action, which was we really need to partner amongst ourselves as young people. We need more partnerships. We need more collaboration. We can achieve the dreams of a world where each and every young person fully has access to their SRHR services equally by working together. So we really learned how to work together. I built a lot of connection and I got to meet a lot of inspiring young people and also senior counterparts. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Denzel. Thank you. That was incredible. From hearing from you and the incredible work you've gone to done with other young people, it's really inspiring to see what young people are also doing in other regions, and really strives to ensure that young people are having that connection, that partnership, to be able to go bigger, to be able to do greater things. Thank you so much. So moving on, the amazing thing about Ready is that it's that means it has different components that ultimately focus on promoting youth voices across board when it comes to HIV and SRA. And another component of the Ready movement is the Ready to Thrive. This aspect of the Ready movement is focusing on a campaign that pushes or challenges stigma and discrimination when it comes to HIV. So this campaign, and I have wonderful news for you, everyone here can participate in this campaign to stand against stigma and discrimination. You get the opportunity for your voice to be spotlighted and for your leadership to be seen, where you can speak against the stigma that is happening to communities living and affected by HIV. This campaign is looking at uniting not only young people, but the communities as well and healthcare providers across Eastern and Southern Africa, and even beyond Eastern and Southern Africa as well. We are looking at shining a light on what works, right? How can we amplify change? How can we speak against stigmatization? And how can the Ready movement push this forward with the voices of young people? So, Ready to Thrive is ultimately an opportunity or a platform for you to speak out, for you to share your story, and we are going to share more of that soon. What I will advise is for everyone to access the Ready web, and you would be able to see this under one of the pages, which is right here under news and update. To Thrive. We will put more information here as time goes on, and you will learn how to participate, how to engage. Ultimately, if when you keep in touch with us on our socials, we will share more info on that as well. So yes, now moving on to the main reason why we are here. All the fantastic things we've heard is to prepare us, ultimately for why we are here today, which is for the Ready to Advocate platform. And I am going to invite Gabriella from Y Plus Global to tell us about how the Ready to Advocate platform was created, was developed, what went behind it, why does the Ready to Advocate platform exist? Gabriella, if you are here, you can kindly unmute and then take us through the background.
Priscilla, how are you? Sorry, I was just waiting for being on mute. Yeah, thank you and congratulations for this great space. It's great to see people from different programs. I'm just gonna very briefly introduce myself. I'm Gabriela. I'm a senior project manager officer for Y Plus Global. I've been around for almost, I think, 4 years and a half, and very happy to see this the Ready to Advocate module happening. So just to give you a brief information, and why I think is also important is, of course, for all of you to go into the Ready webpage and take the great opportunity of making the module, understand how you can become very advocates. But also, I know many of you develop also resources like this in your organization. So it's also a good way of learning from good practices and, let's say, the whole path that we had as Y Plus when we were developing this module. So just to briefly give you a background, it all started with the For Youth program. The For Youth is a collaboration between different networks, and we were supporting the Ready program initiative and their idea of developing the tools. The idea was to lead a space where people could learn how to lead change, and a resource that connects directly to the advocacy work happening in the communities that we work with. We very often talk about it is important to advocate and you're advocates, but to really the module walks you through different important things that you should learn if you want to be, or if you are already an advocate. But I'm sure Priscilla will tell you more about it. I just want to tell you a little bit more about how it was developed. So first of all, we listened to the young people first. we were looking into what were the challenges, the goals, and the needs to shape every of the modules that you see. We mapped also a clear journey. So at the beginning, we started with six modules, from what is advocacy to, okay, here is my plan. The idea is for you in the module to finalize and have your own plan and learn how to make an advocacy plan, but also how to be an advocate. We try also to make it very engaging. And I know nowadays it's quite challenging because we are in a sea of resources, but through videos, quizzes, animations, real life success stories. So I invite you to keep an eye on that. And we tested also with you and other young people. We pilot the course, get their feedback, and improve it over the time. So there is a whole background work that we did. And we also wanted to make sure that we kept it flexible so that you can do it online in less than an hour, or you can also do it in a group workshop or in the field. So what you're gonna mainly find in the course, I don't know, Priscilla, if you want to explain that or.
Yes, yes. They will explain that, but yeah. Thank you so much, Gabriela.
Okay, I just want to say I let you to explain the course, but what I think is important and that I can also share today is what you can learn from the work that we did, right? So of course we made some mistakes, we made some good things, and I think this is also important for you to understand when you're developing or building a training tool or a capacity tool. Our advice is to first start with the people you're working with. Listen first, very important. Keep it short and impactful because time matters and is important. And balance the inspiration with the action. Show what is really possible and then guide your young people through it. Test it, adapt it, repeat it. Test, adapt, repeat it. Because the audience feedback is the best tool we have. Yeah, I think that's it from my side, Priscilla.
Thank you so much, Gabriela. Thank you for that introductory. So, as Gabriela has said, this comes with a lot of history, a lot of testing, to be able to make it or to have it where it is today. Essentially, it is a course to expand on the skills of young advocates, right? If you want to be a young advocate, this is where you start ultimately. So, the course is essentially to empower you with the skills and also the practical tools and strategies you will need to be able to voice out your priorities or your goals or your missions or values when it comes to youth advocacy centering on health, SRHR, HIV. So the good thing about this course is we took the feedback of young people to make it as easy to comprehend and with the resources to be able to get you to learn more. And it's very interactive. I would really much advise everyone to take this course. It lasts for only 30 minutes, while the duration of the course is 30 minutes. And the fantastic thing is when you are done, you get a wonderful certificate that you can download and use it to advance your work. That's the beauty of this course. We do not let you go empty-handed. Aside the resources and tools you are going to get, you are ultimately going to get some form of proof or evidence to show that indeed you have taken time to invest in your skills as a young person, and this is the certificate to show that. Accessing this course is really simple. I have placed a direct link to in the chat for you to be able to access and take the course. It's very, very simple once you are in there. I have already logged in. So, for example, if you were a new person who has just, landed on the page, you would land on our page, which will show you about the ready movements, the awesome things we are doing, right? The resources we have and all the ways you can participate and what to look out for. You essentially have to log in. So I have logged in already. So you essentially have to register and log in and be able to access the key resources. So unfortunately, you cannot access this if you haven't registered, and registration is free. This is the registration page where you can log in. You have to sign up here so we can have you in our database as well as a ready part of ready. So this is the Ready Movement membership form. If you like what we are doing or it aligns with your values and you think this is a movement you would like to be associated with, please sign up. This is our sign up form, which is right here. When you go to register, you sign up and you'll be able to receive the resources and the tools we have for young people from time to time. Being part of the movement has benefits. Not only do you get access to these resources, but you also get the opportunity to be part of a larger movement, to be part of a growing movement of young people who are focused on advocacy and shaping influence within their communities and ultimately countries. So you sign up here and then you finish the registration here so you can access us. The wonderful thing is we have a lot of things coming up, and we have a lot of resources already on the website. You can see what the seed grant winners, who the seed grant winners are, and what they are doing in their countries. You can access some of our previous campaigns and have access to more other news. What's ready for country. Ultimately, we always share our members because you have signed up and share on our social media platforms for general read. So is that. I would like to give it to Tawanda quickly to maybe to the course if he is available. Tawanda, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Thank you so much, Priscilla.
Should I continue sharing my screen or?
I can share mine. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Stop. Thank you.
Okay, hi everyone. My name is Tawanda Chibonwere, and I'm part of the global network of young people living with HIV, Y Plus Global, as a graphic designer and ICT support. And I'm here to just take you through the Ready website, which Priscilla has pretty much done already. I would like to say welcome to this website. To those of you who are not familiar with it, it's basically a place where it's basically a place where we empower young people in all of our diversity with the knowledge, skills, and resources to live healthy, informed lives. And on this website, you'll be able to find training, stories, tools that will inspire us to perform those actions and create change. It's about youth leading the way for a healthier and more resilient future. And as you visit the website, you'll be able to see our main navigation options here. We have About Us, where you can learn a bit more about the Ready movement and some of our resources, the Ready to Advocate, the Ready to Evolve, all of the different projects and programs we are having under Ready. You are able to find news and updates. Thank you, Priscilla, for taking us through all of these resources, courses, that is the Ready to Advocate that Gabriela talked about, contact details, and you could simply just click on search and find whatever it is that you need. I invite all of us, or encourage rather, to visit this website and learn a lot about the different activities, impacts that you are making around the globe. I would like to briefly take us through how we are able to quickly join this website. And as you are typing readymovement.org in your address bar, you are taken right to this page where you see our lovely young people and the pictures, the events, messaging, etc., all encouraging and empowering. But what you want to do is click on register if you haven't done that already. If you've done that already, just go ahead and hit the login button, enter your details, and you are good to go. But for the purposes of this webinar, I'm going to be going through the register link. And thank you, Priscilla, once again for explaining what this is all about. And I would say if you'd like to join us or to join Ready Movement rather, and not appear on the website, then go ahead and fill in your details on this form right here on the left. You won't be appearing on the website if you do that. But if you choose to go this route, the right side route, then you are able to join Ready Movement as an individual, as an organization, if you're one, as a Ready ally, and fill in your email, your password. You will be sent confirmation emails to your email account. So at some point during the registration process, you will need to switch tabs, go to your email, and then click on the link that has been sent to you. There will be a Ready logo on the email, so you won't miss it. You see the Ready branding all over it, so it's hard to miss. So when you're done doing that, click on register and enjoy the many features and resources, the courses that we have to offer under Ready. I'll stop my sharing my screen and then resume because I need to switch. So I'll share again. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is me. I've already registered and logged in. So I just want to show you some of the things that you'll be able to access once you're registered for an account with Ready. So you are taken right to your profile account, profile dashboard, where you can see the information that you have submitted to Ready, things like your country, your bio, brief bio. You can also choose what information appears on here and what information you'd like to keep private. You can also add your social media handles like I've done here. You can see comments, you can see posts that you have done if you've been allowed to post or you have commented on a certain news article. But the exciting part is the messages tab here, where you can talk to other Ready peers. Let's see some of the things you're able to do, like I've done so here. I was talking to Ready Movement, just saying hello. And you are also able to see announcements that we make to all young people through this tab. They will appear when an announcement has been made. You'll be able to see a banner in that bottom right here. And it's pretty much hard to miss information if you visit this messaging feature. And also, I encourage you to play with our emojis. You know, nowadays we have the Instagrams, the WhatsApps, Facebooks, and emojis are now something to be familiar with. We also have those, reply to messages, create groups. We can also do that on this platform. I won't finish all of it. I would like for you also to visit and play around with it so that you also get to have that excitement. Thank you so much, Priscilla. I'll give it back to you. Apologies for the background noise.
No problem. Thank you so much, Tawanda. Thank you for letting us know the incredible features that the platform also offers. So once you register to be a member of the movement on the website, it gives you the opportunity to access these incredible features. And the fantastic thing is we also have some of these incredible features through the means of a chatbot on Facebook. So if you were to look for Ready Movement on Facebook, you would find us there, and you will be able to access our Riley. Riley is our chatbot who will provide you with accurate information and resources when it comes to health or Ready Movement as well, when it comes to SRHR and more information on the Ready Movement as well. You can quickly access Riley through Facebook. When you go to Facebook, you search for Ready Movement and you send us a hi, and our wonderful chatbot will give you more information on whatever you may need there. So we have come to the point where I would ask if anyone has any questions about Ready, about the movement. If you have any questions, please do feel free to use the raise hand button and raise your hand, and I will kindly unmute you for you to speak. Okay. I'm not seeing any hands right now, but I am curious to know. Okay, I see a hand. Paul, let me unmute Paul so Paul can have the floor.
Hello, guys.
Hi, Paul.
Yes, I'm Paul. I'm basically new in this platform. I'm from Kenya, and my question is: are you people currently in Kenya, or do you have any connection in Kenya? Yeah, that is my question.
So much, Paul. That's a great question. The beauty of the Ready movement is that we work with different youth organizations across Africa. So yes, we do have people you can reach out to be part. Although ultimately you can be part of the Ready movement without having to be part of an organization in Kenya. You can reach out to Y Plus Kenya or Arasa. These are the two organizations that we do work with. But again, the beauty is that if maybe you are in, say, Ghana, because I am from Ghana, and because the movement is spans wide to Africans, right? It's for African young people in their diversity, and even for young people globally as well. But because maybe we would say Ready is not specifically for Ghana, that doesn't mean I cannot join. I can still join and get benefit or get access to the incredible features and the incredible resources that Ready provides just by registering on the platform, just by joining the movement. You see, immediately I have access to the course, I have access to the other features on socials, and also because Ready is very active on social media, we share opportunities, right? And we are able to let the world know what we are doing. So people, young people, have access to that, regardless of being part of an organization. Paul, I hope I have been able to answer your question. Okay. If you are speaking on mute, but I do hope I have answered your question to your satisfaction. I see, Denzel, your hand is up. Denzel, you can speak.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, please.
All right, so my question is about the training mechanism and also the academy as well. We do have other, especially in Zimbabwe, there's the digital divide is like so severe that some parts of the country do not have access or even the knowledge of how to get the services. So let's say I find a group of young people who are interested in being part of the movement, in registering. Am I allowed to collect their relevant details and just put it all through one phone, like register them on the forms through one phone, since some of them might not be able or might not have the necessities to access the website?
Hi, Denzel. Yes, we do understand that there is a digital divide, and not everyone has phone or access to a phone with internet. So yes, you are allowed to do that, but please protect the information they give you. When someone entrusts you with their information, you have the responsibility to protect that. So yes, you can put it in, and then they can get access to that. The wonderful news too is that, let me quickly share my screen so you see. The wonderful news too is that, assuming maybe you've taken the course, right, but you want to teach other young people who might not have access to the website like Denzel just shared, have a booklet, right? The Ready to Advocate. It's in a form of a booklet. So you can still access it as a booklet to use it to train them, right? So For example, if these young people have no access to internet and you would like to have an in-person training, or however way you would like to conduct a training, you have this resource. It is under resources. When you go to resources, you will see it on the platform and you can access it here. So that's the beauty about it. It's not only the e-learning platform, but there are also other avenues for you to be able to share with other young people, for you to have a resource on hand that I can use this to teach other young people how to be advocates within their communities. So that's all. I do hope I've been able to answer your question accordingly. Let me see. I'm asking you to unmute so you can let me know. Lunga, I can see your comment. The project is not only for YPLs. Please get it right. It is for young people in their diversity, right? Especially when it comes to our health, our well-being, sexual reproductive health and rights, and HIV as well. But we focus on young people in their diversities, especially when it comes to our health. That is what it is. So you don't have to be a person living with HIV to be part of the Ready movement. No, Ready movement is made up of young people from different countries, different communities, right? We are not the same. We come from different places, different backgrounds. So you don't have to belong to a specific category to be part of us. As long as you're a young person and you want to learn more, want to grow more, be part of a movement that is about young voices at the center, young voices being empowered, you can be part of us ultimately. I do hope I have answered your question. If you have any more questions, please feel free to put it in the chat box or raise your hand. I see a hand, Lewis. Let me grant you access. Lewis, you can unmute. Lewis, are you able to? Fantastic. Yeah.
All right. Hello.
I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. My name is Ikram Luis. I'm from Malawi. My question here is, I was just going through the lady scholarship. So it says about the age, those who are born, maybe it says September 2004, 2002. So how about those ones maybe for 2000 or 2001? Is there any opportunity for them?
I don't understand your question. Are you saying you are seeing somewhere an age range?
Okay, I'm asking on the scholarship because I just joined the meeting where we were talking about the scholarship. So I go through the scholarship form and then it was saying on the age limit like those who are born in 2004.
No, we weren't talking about the scholarship, Lewis. We were talking about joining the movement. We are saying you can join the movement regardless of where you come from or what community you identify with. You don't have to be only a young person living with HIV. As long as you're a young person, you want to learn, you want to be part of a movement, you want to promote advocacy, you want to be part of something big, the Ready movement is for you, right? So the form you are seeing, when you go to the registration form, the age ranges there's no limitation basically, right? You just click the one that is for you. There's under 18, 18 to 24, 25 to 30, 30 to 35, and 35 plus. So ultimately there is no age limitation, but our focus more is on young people and adolescents from different diversities. Lewis, I do hope I have been able to answer your question. If anyone else has any other question, individuals can join Ethel. You can join. That is what I'm saying. You don't have to be part of an organization. Individuals can join Ready. I think someone asked that question, and Paul asked that question, if I'm not wrong. So individuals can join. Everyone can join as long as you're a young person who is passionate about being part of a movement and, getting that opportunity. Okay. All right. So if you have any other questions, the fantastic thing is that Ready is on our socials. You can send us a quick message, a quick DM. We are on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter or X. You can reach out to us and we will be there to answer. As always, we have a lot of engagement, a lot of opportunities. So please be on the lookout on our website and also on our socials. And we will be coming up with more engagements like these soon in the future. So yes, please be on the lookout. So in the absence of any other question, I would like to hand over to Modesta, the Ready Programs Lead at Y Plus Global. Modesta, if you are here, let me see. Yes, she's here. Okay, I have asked you to unmute.
Okay. I don't know if I'm audible.
Yes, please, you are.
Okay, great. So thank you, Priscilla and everyone for joining. It was really lovely to just gather everyone here, and I hope you did learn a thing or two and you did feel inspired. Again, the Ready movement really is for us as young people. And we do a lot of engagements like this where we just come together to discuss things that are affecting us. And if you really are interested in starting your advocacy journey, your leadership journey, I think this is the right place for you to be. And we're able to just build this community that really truly is for us. And we can shape it through the things that we feel are important. So as Yanda also expressed how she was able to connect with another young person, Chola, and she's built such a meaningful relationship. That's what really the Ready movement is about, because we know that the advocacy journey can be lonesome, it can be hard, but what we're trying to do here is build community, be there for each other so that we can stand strong together and go further than we can ever imagine. So it's about building those relationships. It doesn't matter if we're from different countries, we identify in different ways, but we are young people. We have something to say and we want those voices to be heard. And that's what the movement is really propelling us to do, is to rise above the noise, be courageous in our stances, and really just be open to the possibilities of what we can do as young people, because we are capable, and we're demanding that those in power, those that make policies, make room for us. We're demanding that seat at the table. And I hope that you will be able to join this journey with us, because we know that you have such important causes, such important voices that need to be heard. And that's what the Ready movement is about, really, to just propel those voices that you have. And I hope that you continue to engage with us in all the spaces and platforms that Priscilla has shared. Follow the movement, reach out to us. We're always here to help you, support you in any way that we can. The resources are available. If you don't understand, again, reach out to us. We're there to engage. And it was just really lovely to spend this International Youth Day with you all. It means so much to us as the team from Ready, and we hope to see you again soon. Thank you so much, Priscilla, for guiding us. Thank you for everyone that shared their stories. And guys, again, please just engage with each other, get to know each other, support each other's movements, because really, if we don't support each other, then no one else will. So be brave, be proud, and always in solidarity with you all. Have a great rest of your International Youth Day.
Thank you so much, Modesta. Thank you for that wonderful closure. And so to finally close, I leave you all with this. Be part of the Ready to Thrive campaign. I had spoken about it earlier on. When you go to the Ready movement, and you will find Ready to Thrive under here. And you'll be able to access the Ready to Thrive page. We have prepared a social media toolkit for you to be able to use and adopt with some other social media assets to be able to promote your voice against stigma and discrimination when it comes to HIV. So you'll find what to do here, right? How to be part of the campaign, who to tag, and the hashtag to use, and the toolkits that you can access all here. So Until next time, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for being with us. We will meet again. Stay close. Follow us on all our socials, and we shall meet again in the future. Thank you all, and happy International Youth Day.